What's up guys, my name is Adrian Rivera and today I'm going to show you 3 tips to improving your workflow. But before I do that, I'm going to take my pet bunny to the vet. So if you want to see that part of the video, I have a timestamp right here. Just skip through to that part of the video and you'll learn everything you need to improve your workflow. So being really into music production, it only makes sense that I'm a big audiophile. With these videos, I'm always trying to make the audio quality the best. I always compress, EQ all of the audio in all these videos that I post. And obviously the camera microphone isn't the best microphone to be recording audio. So I thought it would be a good idea to invest in a microphone to put on this camera so I could get better audio from the camera itself and get better quality videos for you guys. So I spent a couple of days looking at different types of microphones for DSLR cameras, which is what I'm using right now, a DSLR. I came across this microphone called the Rode Video Micro, and if you know anything about Rode, they're a really big microphone company. So obviously being by Rode, this video microphone is really good quality. I've looked all over YouTube and I looked at so many reviews about this microphone and everybody loves this microphone. And that being said, there are many competitors against this one video microphone. I compared this microphone to another microphone called the Boya something something. I don't really remember that one, but it's essentially it's the same microphone. It has a lot more stuff that it comes with, and it's like $19 cheaper. But the only thing about it is that it doesn't have the same quality as the Rode. And don't get me wrong, the Boya microphone is still super good quality. It's just that being the audiophile that I am, I'm looking for the best quality for my videos, and the Rode, obviously no brainer, is going to be better quality. And I've listened to a whole bunch of different tests, blind tests, and I've always heard the Rode being the better one. I've already ordered this microphone off of Amazon and it's gonna be coming in a couple of days, so expect the quality of these videos to go up a lot more because the audio quality is just going to be so much better. With that being said, I'll leave a link to that microphone if you guys are interested, and I'll talk about it in future videos. But right now, since I don't have it, I can't really say much about it, but I am expecting this microphone to be really good quality. Alright, so me and my girlfriend, we're going off to the vet right now because we're bringing our pet bunny, his name is Rugi, to an appointment because we're planning on getting a new bunny. Her name is going to be Day, and it's going to be a Holland Lop, and we don't know exactly how she's going to look like because the reptile show we're going to, which is like, it's weird, we're going to get a bunny at a reptile show, but the reptile show we're going to has bunnies, and sometimes they have Holland Lops there. So if we find one and we really like one, we're going to get her, and that's tomorrow. But we're taking Rugi to the vet because obviously him being a boy, and how nature is, you know, he's gonna want to make babies. So we're going to have to see when we can chop off his balls. And afterwards, we are going to try to get some Joyi, which is it's a Chinese restaurant, and I've been there like 2 times. But the funny thing is, I haven't actually gotten like any of their food. What I have gotten was their smoothies, and they have really good smoothies. But the funny thing is, I haven't actually tried their food, so this is gonna be my first time ever trying their food because so many people have told me that it is a really good place to eat. So yeah. Alright, so we just got out of the vet, and Rugi is in perfect health, which is awesome. It's good news. That means we're doing everything right because this is our first bunny. Everything is all good for the neutering. We will bring him in, I don't know when. We gotta make the appointment first. But after we get him neutered, then we are going to get the other bunny, Day. Yeah. Off to Joyi. Alright guys, so we just got out of Joyi. And hopefully the lighting is good right now because it's golden hour. So we have a lot of soft lighting going on. But Joyi, I obviously had their smoothies before and I really like their smoothies, so that was good. But what we ordered today, we both got smoothies. I got it was berry mango smoothie. And what'd you get?
I got a watermelon.
She got a watermelon smoothie.
With
tapioca. With tapioca. So we also got beef and broccoli and some lo mein. It was a lot of food. It was a decent amount of food. And we didn't finish it all. We brought it all home. But for the price, I think it's pretty good. Pretty decent. But the thing is, like, my family and we always go to this place called Zen House, and their food is basically like on the same level as Joyi. So like Joey's food is really good and I'm really satisfied, but I think Zen House is like the same thing basically, and I'm pretty sure it's like cheaper for like how much stuff you get. So
I've had better crab rangoon, so.
oh, that's another thing I forgot to mention. We got crab rangoon there as well, and crab rangoon. That crab rangoon, I think I've had it before at Zen House, and Zen House was pretty good, but I think their crab rangoon was better. She knows a place that has better crab rangoon, but for Zen House, theirs isn't as good as Joey's. So, and like I've only ever had crab rangoon from Zen House, so Joey did pretty good with that. And their sauce, they had like a little bit of spice to it, which like so good. While we were there, there's this guy that asked me like, hey, what kind of camera is that? Because I brought it in there obviously to take video of the food. And I came to the realization that I actually never mentioned what camera I use for my videos. So, just to let you guys know, I use the Canon EOS Rebel SL1. It's one of the smallest microphones. I'm thinking about my microphone. I want it already. It's one of the smallest cameras you can get on the market, and they just came out with the SL2. So the thing about that one is that it actually has a flip out screen. This camera doesn't have a flip out screen, so I'm just recording based on just like luck, I guess, because I don't really see the focus and stuff like that. So if you've noticed, sometimes like I have out of focus shots, and it's because I can't see what's going on with this monitor because it doesn't flip out. So the thing about the SL2 is that it's like super small as well, but it has a flip out screen, and the screen is touch screen as well, which is really cool. So I got it in like a bundle, which came with like this little strap, sorry, I'm full, this little stand, portable stand, tripod that like bends and stuff. Like I forgot what it's called, like a monkey pod, ape pod, I can't remember. But for $500 I got so much stuff with this camera, and this camera is really good quality as well. But if I were to have waited for the SL2, which it came out this year, I'm pretty sure, so I wouldn't have waited. But if I did wait, I would have gotten that, because that flip out screen for like these kind of videos is definitely a plus. I'll put a link in the description to this camera if you guys want to check it out, and I'll probably add it to my equipment list because it is like part of my equipment, obviously. And then when I get that microphone for this camera, I'm gonna put that on there too, so which I'm still super excited about. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. It's gonna be so cool. Now, since I have finished my day, it's time to teach you guys the 3 steps to getting better workflow. So let's get on with it. Alright, so here are my 3 tips to improving your workflow. Alright guys, sorry for the bad lighting, but obviously you're not here for the lighting, you're here for the information. My first tip is something that you probably won't hear a lot in the music community, but it's said a lot more in the entrepreneurship community, which is meditation. And by meditation, I don't mean like the spiritual side of it, but more of like the mindfulness part of it. There's a lot of science that backs up meditation, and I talk about it in my blog post from today. If you go down to the description, you can read all about that. Basically, I've been meditating for like the past 2 weeks because and I'm no expert on meditation, but meditation, there's a lot of different types of meditation that you could do to improve different types of parts of the mind, and one of them is focus. So I tend to meditate for focus a lot because, obviously I want to be able to be more intimate with my music and focus all my time and energy onto my music. So meditating for focus is a good way to get yourself into improving your workflow, because obviously the only thing you are going to be paying attention to is the music that you're working on. But don't knock until you try it, guys. Definitely meditation is a good one of those ways to improve your workflow. Tip number 2 is more in the realm of music. You probably heard of these before, which are MIDI controllers, and basically what these are, I have like 2 of them that I use like on a daily basis. They are ways to control your DAWs or digital audio workstations. So if you use something like FL Studio or Ableton, these controllers will help you control the piano roll in whatever software you use. They also can provide you with hotkeys. So if you wanted to click play or record really quick, instead of having to go through your digital audio workstation, you can just click a button right in front of you. So these controllers are really good for mixing and mastering. They're good for automation and for just being able to come up with chords and melodies really fast. The 2 controllers that I use all the time, one of them is called the Novation Launch Key Mini. It's a little small 25 key keyboard that's like super compact and portable. I've taken this to my state competitions before, and I just make music on the go with this, but I also use it all the time at my house. This controller is super versatile. It's a plug and play, so literally right when you plug into the computer, you can use it on your DAW. FL Studio is pre-programmed with this controller so that I can control things like play, pause, recording functions, as well as piano roll, MIDI mapping. So another thing I could do is load drum samples onto this little keyboard, and that allows me to create drum sequences in real time, so I can get drum loops that just come to mind right away. The other keyboard I use is the Alesis 49V, and it's kind of like the Novation Launch Key Mini. The only thing about that is that it has a lot more keys to it, 49 keys, and it's also a bigger keyboard. So I can play things like chords on there, a lot more intricate melodies. And overall, when it comes to making complex chord structures, that just makes it so much easier to get it down and recorded into my DAW. And as always, I have the links in the description to everything that I use to record my music. So if you want to check out everything that I use, everything I mentioned, like the Novation and the Alesis, is in the description, so you can go check that out. Tip number 3 is isolation. Now, one of the best things to do to focus on making your music is isolating yourself from the outside world. If you can, lock yourself in a room and try to turn down the TV or anything else that might be playing in the background so that you can just focus on purely your music. If you have a phone, make sure you turn it off and put it away. The main purpose of social media is to distract you, and that's how they make their money. So obviously, being on your phone is not a good way to be productive when you're making your music. So try to get yourself away from as many distractions as you can, because the further away you are from distractions, the easier it will be to focus on your music. So that's it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed these tips, tell me which one was your favorite one in the comments below. If you have any other suggestions for what videos I should make next, make sure to tell me in the comments or DM me on my social media. All the links are in the description. If you guys want to see my last video, click the card up here. You can check out my music on Spotify, iTunes, and all the platforms that you usually listen to your music on. And leave a like and subscribe to see more of my future content. Thanks for watching, guys, and remember, don't be afraid to show your genius.